Out of all the companies that make good quality gas blowback pistols, you probably wouldn't think about ICS immediately. So let me show you what this company has going on for their $100 BLE XAE duty pistol. In this review of the BLE XAE pistol, I'm going to be showing you the unboxing, construction quality, features, and performance quality thanks to ICS Airsoft, who sponsors me and sent me this pistol for review. So let's start off where we always do, with the unboxing. Starting with the box itself, I can say it's well designed. Someone did some work to make this box look really good with the color scheme and the graphics, but the inside of the box could use some work in my opinion. A sheet of styrofoam on top and underneath, sandwiched between some bubble wrap, seems a bit cheap compared to some other boxes I've opened before, but this pistol arrived without any damage, so I guess the packaging material did its job. As you saw me pick out, you will get an instructional sheet which displays how the controls are used, how to break down the pistol, adjust your hop up, and an exploded view with the full parts list. So you will get all the things you'll need to know, all displayed very well. Next up under the BLE, or Black Leopard Eye pistol, will be an extra backstrap for the grip, a small clean slash and jamming rod, and a metal threaded tip that I'll add to my gun later. So now with the box done, I can really show off this somewhat new ICS gas gun. This is the only ICS gas blowback I know of, as ICS is more dominant in the AEG role, with guns like the L85 variants and of course the highest end Galils on the market, so this gun here is a bit of an oddball. Externally, the BLE features a metal slide with a polymer frame. The polymer parts also include the ambidextrous mag releases, the magazine base plate, the trigger, and the orange tip at the end of the metal barrel. Everything else is metal, like the iron sights, ambidextrous slide releases, and takedown lever. On both sides of the slide, you'll find a few laser engraved trademarks with a deep cut 9mm mark made on the bolt, despite the 6mm mark on the left side. In between that bolt are these easy to acquire white dotted sights. These look great and are a whole lot easier to see than some of the other sights on more expensive options I've seen out there. And no, I'm not overseeing the cutouts made on the slide. Those look good too, and do help with cutting down just a bit of weight, but oh man, does the recoil spring in the slide add a ton of recoil. Being truthful, I think this is one of the strongest recoiling pistols I've ever reviewed, but then again, I haven't reviewed anything like a Desert Eagle replica. Letting the slide go is just a neat kick, and you feel that spring throwing everything forward, but I do find that the left slide release is a lot easier to use than the one on the right side. As for the frame, the grips are etched with the BLE logo on each side, just like the location of the magazine releases. These are pretty much equal when it comes to the pressure needed to release the magazine, but if I really wanted a nitpick, I could have recommended that ICS make these more squared off or larger, as I prefer larger controls on my sidearms. As for safeties, you technically get two, as the trigger is a safety. You have to pull back the whole trigger for it to actually activate. However, the better safety in my opinion is this cross button on the trigger. Just push it to the right to activate the safety, or push it to the left to fire. It may be a bit small, but at least it's a definite safety that will block the trigger from activating. Breaking the BLE down, I can show you that you do get an adjustable hop-up that is very impressive with a .28 gram BB. I'd say 130 foot shots are doable, but 100 foot shots will be a piece of cake, and all this will be done at 300 and below FPSs. The magazine that's included can be double stacked with 24 BBs, and with one gas fill you should be getting out 48 to about 50 shots, so gas consumption is admittingly average. Nothing special, but that's just how the BLE is. As for duty, I was able to break off the orange tip with a pair of pliers after about 5 minutes, so I could add the included threaded tip. So in combination with the tack rail underneath and its swappable back straps, this gun has a bit of customization to it. But if you want to replace the back straps, then prepare to use your strength, because the small strap that the BLE came with is a bit hard to slide off, and the larger back strap is so hard to remove that it took me about 5 minutes with all 120 pounds of my body weight to get off. These back straps are easy to get on, but are hell to get back off, so there's a heads up. Overall, I like the BLE XAE pistol, especially for its low weight at about 2.5 pounds with the magazine, the low $100 cost, the sights, and the great range it offers. And I can't forget about all the other color schemes and layouts that the BLE XAE can be had in. As for one of ICS's first gas blowback guns, I can say that I like the path they're heading down, but I'd recommend that they look into CO2 powered magazines, more respectable packaging, and maybe some larger controls. But what do you think about this pistol? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments if you think this $100 gun is worth it or not. ICS will be looking at your comments, so let me know your thoughts. Oh, and don't forget about these other reviews on the same XAE and the Alpha variant from Airsoft Tech 23 and Funs. Is that German? His name's Chance. His name is Chance. But until our next video drops from the city of San Antonio, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.